All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to explore one of the biggest, oldest questions humanity has ever wrestled with. So, what is reality? I mean, really? It seems so obvious, right? But the second you try to grab onto a solid definition, poof, it's gone. It's this beautiful, frustrating puzzle that people have been trying to solve forever. And you know why? Because this isn't just some dusty philosophical debate. How you answer this question, even if you don't realize you're answering it, affects everything. It shapes your entire life, what you chase after, what you care about, how you see the world and your place in it. So let's start by looking at how some of the big spiritual traditions have tried to crack this nut. They each come at it from a slightly different angle, a different viewpoint on what's real. Okay, so you look at this and they might seem worlds apart, but lean in a little closer and you'll see they're all kind of pointing at the same moon. Take Buddhism, right? When it talks about emptiness, it's not talking about nothingness. It means everything is woven together, interdependent. Then you've got Advaita Vedanta, which says flat out, you are that, meaning you're not just a drop in the ocean, you are the ocean, one big universal consciousness. And look at this core Christian idea. The kingdom of God is within you. It's not some far-off place. It's right here, inside. Now, I get it. This stuff can feel, well, a little out there, right? Super abstract, kind of hard to wrap your head around. It's like they're trying to describe a color you've never seen. So, you know what? Let's ground this. Let's get practical and bring it right back down to earth. Let's try a different approach. Forget the mystical for a second. Let's just focus on what we all have in common, our senses. And, well, this is where things start to get really interesting.
I mean, this is how most of us operate day to day, isn't it? If I can see it, touch it, smell it, it's real. This table is real because I can knock on it. That coffee is real because I can smell it brewing. Easy peasy. Or is it?
Let's push on that idea a little harder. We walk around feeling like we're getting the full picture, the complete HD experience of reality. But what if we're not? What if what our senses are showing us is just a tiny, tiny sliver of what's actually out there? Think about it. There are animals that can feel a tsunami coming hours before any human knows what's happening. They're tapped into a version of reality that's completely invisible to us. Or how about this? You and a friend hear the exact same sentence, but you walk away with two totally different interpretations. So who's right? The bottom line is, our personal reality is just that, personal. It's incomplete, it's biased, and it's always, always changing. In this quote from Richard Burton just nails it. Now I am here. The time that I was there is gone forever. So simple, but wow, so deep. That moment 5 seconds ago, it's gone. History. The only thing that's actually truly real is right now. But wait, that leads us to a huge paradox, doesn't it? If the only thing that's real is the present moment, but that moment disappears the instant it arrives, then what the heck can we actually hold on to? What's the anchor in the sea of change? Well, this is where the ancient wisdom of Taoism comes in. It has a really beautiful answer to this exact puzzle. It suggests we've been looking at it all wrong. Reality isn't a thing, it's a flow. So, according to Taoism, reality isn't a noun, it's a verb. It's a process that's constantly happening. The Tao, which literally means the way, isn't a destination, it's the journey itself. It's the river, not the boat. It's the universal current of life, just flowing. And the most famous book on this, the Tao Te Ching, kicks off with this killer line that's basically a warning label. The Tao that can be spoken is not the eternal Tao. What's that mean? It means the second you try to put a label on it, to stick it in a box and say, aha, I've got it, you've lost it. You can't own the Tao. You can't control it. You can only learn to dance with it. And here's a really cool, practical idea from Chan Buddhism that builds on this. The goal is to flow with conditions without being changed. Now, how is that even possible? It sounds like a contradiction. But think about the moon reflecting on a lake. The water can be choppy, it can be still, it can be muddy. The reflection dances and adapts to every ripple. But the moon itself? It's just hanging out up there, totally unchanged, totally whole. That's the idea. You adapt to life's chaos on the surface, while your deep inner self stays calm and steady. Okay, so if reality is a flow, a current, then what's flowing? What is this stuff, this cosmic river, made of? Well, for over 2,000 years, the ancient Chinese had a word for it: qi. You've probably heard of it. It's that fundamental life force, the invisible energy that animates everything. Flash forward to 1807, and a Western scientist named Thomas Young coins a new term: energy. He's trying to describe a scientific, measurable force that makes things happen. See the parallel? Two totally different cultures, thousands of years apart, basically describing the same fundamental idea. And here's the kicker. Physics tells us that energy can't be created or destroyed. It just changes form. It goes from kinetic energy, the energy of motion, to potential energy, the energy of stillness, of waiting. Think of a wave. It builds, it crashes. That's kinetic. Then the water is calm for a moment. That's potential, holding all the energy for the next wave. That constant shift from motion to stillness and back again, that is the pulse of reality.
Okay, this is all fascinating, mind-bending stuff. But what do we do with it? How does this help me on a Tuesday afternoon when I'm stuck in traffic? How do we actually live this way?
Let's go back to that river analogy. Imagine you're trying to float. What's the number one rule? You have to relax, right? The second you get tense, you start thrashing and struggling, you sink. That's step one. And step two, surrender. You have to stop fighting the current. You have to trust that the river knows where it's going and let it carry you. That's it. Relax and surrender. It's a perfect metaphor for how to navigate life. Or hey, here's another one. Life is like a bus. You get on, you find a seat, but you have zero control over who else gets on or where they get off. You don't even really control the route the bus takes. Your only real job is to be there for the ride, to look out the window, to notice the other passengers, to just experience the journey without constantly trying to run up to the front and grab the steering wheel. So let's circle all the way back. What is reality? After everything we've talked about, we can say it's not some solid thing you can put in your pocket. It's not a fact in a textbook. It's not even the story you're telling yourself in your head. It's just this. This moment, right now, alive, moving. It's the Tao, that cosmic flow, happening through you. It's the qi, the energy in the very breath you're taking right now. You don't have to go find it. You don't have to earn it. It's not something you achieve. It's already here. It is you. And when you can truly let go and just relax into that truth, when you can actually feel it in your bones instead of just thinking about it, something amazing happens. That feeling of being a small, separate self fighting against the whole world, it just melts away. And you realize you're not just a drop in the ocean. You are the ocean. You're not separate from life. You are life. Thanks for tuning in.